Service to the working class.
Okay, what do we have here? This is, we the members of Central City Democrats do hereby recognize, I can say her name right, Elizabeth Alexander for her lifetime of service to the working class. This is the award. I'll present this to you. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. We also have, in recognition, oh man, there's a lot here. You are being honored. Certificate of honor. Look at this. Check out the city and county of San Francisco. Also recognizing her. I'm actually going to read this out loud. Whereas on behalf of the city and county of San Francisco, I am pleased to recognize and honor Elizabeth Alexander on the occasion of your being recognized as the 2013 honoree of Central City Democrats. Thank you for your generous service and stewardship. Congratulations and best of luck at all your future endeavors.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Okay, but wait, there's more. The Board of Supervisors has also similarly recognized Alexander, so I present her. Look at this. We are not done.
Oh my God.
This is a woman of vast accomplishment. So here we go. State Board of Equalization wouldn't be without them. I mean, they collect the money, right? I mean, we wouldn't have any government without them. Also recognized Elizabeth. Still there's more. California State Senate also recognizes Elizabeth Alexander. We'll just lay this on top right here. Mark Leno, State Senator Mark Leno, good man. And little four, you know, we also have the legislature. We're two branches of state government, and they too have not forgotten Aldiano and signed this off. The California, this is called the Dynamic Excellence Award from the California Legislative Assembly. Assembly member, 19th District is recognizing Elizabeth.
I say thank you so much. I've been working with you all for like 9 years, and it's just been such a blessing and to stay connected. I'm the Vice President of Politics for SAU 1021, so I'm here at home with y'all a lot in the TL, but I'm also all the way up in Redding and Sonoma and Fremont, but I never forget where I came from and how much you guys have shaped me, so thank you.
And I just want, because we kind of have to cut this short because we have so many to do. We're actually giving out 95 awards, so we don't want to make this real long. So basically, what we like to do is briefly, this one for Jazzy.
Jazzy Collins, come on up.
Jazzy! Jazzy!
Jazzy is an amazing person who I know personally. I can testify she deserves all this and more for all her community service. She's an amazing person. This is our award from our organization. We call it the Senior Advocate Award. On her work on behalf of Senior Action Network. You've done so much to help seniors, the disenfranchised, people who really have no one else to look out for them. I mean, it's amazing.
Because the problem is just, so you're going to get one from the Board of Supervisors.
Wow.
You're going to get one from the Board of Equalization. Okay. You're going to get the one from Mark Leno's office. Lots of paper here. And we want these up in your office, too. And Tom Aldiano.
All right.
And the last one's from Phil Ting. Just got his office. So, and so you can say a little something. So
It's an honor, and for a photo and Sheriff Bergerini, can you step over here for a moment? Sheriff?
Well, we'll try to get these pictures up on Facebook, so, you know, later on. Okay, the next honoree is Denise Story. Denise, come on.
Denise is a tireless advocate and documentarian who we're really indebted to, not just for taking photographs tonight, but for so much she does to help document community activities. This is called the Political Documentaries Award for providing communication media on social justice issues, of which she is a great advocate. And this is our organization, Central City Democrats. We, the members of Central City Democrats, hereby do recognize Denise Doherty for providing communication media on social justice. Thank you. We're going to finalize.
We're going to make it heavy here. So, you're going to get one from the mayor's office. You're going to get one from the board of supervisors. By the way, all 11 signatures.
11 signatures.
All right.
Including the newest supervisor,
Green.
the newest supervisor's name is on there too. The actual new supervisor. And from Benny Board of Equalization. And I'd like again Mark Leno. And from Tom Amiano. And the last one here is from
Bill King.
What I do is just sort of, somebody once said that 90% of it is showing up for stuff, you know, and so I just show up for stuff and then we feel inspired. And I'm inspired by the cannabis community and Shona Hokenauer's work in civil rights. I'm inspired by the LGBT community at Jazzy College. I'm inspired by the Milk Club and by the Access to Love Club. I'll have you all get up there if you want to come and help me sing these awards. Come up here. Access to Love. All y'all. All y'all have been in my shows too. So. And I have another show called Essay Legal Buzz. It's not a documentary. It's more or less kind of like picking up where current TV. They inspired me a lot. So I have my own talk show, and I want you to watch it or even be on it. You gotta make everybody more liberal. That's the liberal club. Thank you. Thank you. I love y'all.
You guys sit down. This next award is for Nella Manuel.
Wow, I got
I actually met Nella several years back at a I believe it was a community organizing workshop by James Tracy. Does that sound familiar?
Yes, that's very nice.
Everything I know about community organizing, I think I learned from James Tracy, but I also learned a lot from Nella, and she was like an amazing volunteer. And we're gonna honor her tonight. We, the members of Central City Democrats, hereby recognize Nella for feeding and advocating for senior and disabled communities. And she's done that and so much more. You know, she's like this tireless volunteer who's always there to help out.
Okay, so we want you to take your hands out now. Receive the bread from us, the paper actually. So this one's again from the mayor's office. This one's from the Board of Supervisors, again with all 11 signatures. This is from Betty Yee, who's supportive of legalization. And this is Mark Bueno. And this one is from Tom Amiano, who's our assembly person. And then last but not least, another assembly person, Phil Ting.
Phil Ting.
City Democrats for all these awards, and this award is not mine. It's all part of you guys. Because I will not be here because if not of the people. And I'm inviting you all. We have the Tenderloin People's Garden in the corner of Larkin and McAllister, wherein we have the Tenderloin People's Garden. So everybody, if you are hungry, just go there. Monday to Friday, I'm always there. Okay? Thank you.
I will.
Thank you, City Democrats.
We have a doctor in the house. I don't know if you know that. Dr. Justin Morgan. I met this incredible individual when you were running for the CCCC. That's right. He impressed me in his public speeches, in his philosophy, in his life's work. He's an impressive man. And we're going to honor you tonight, Doctor.
Not because you're a doctor.
For your tireless work for the underserved communities in San Francisco, Central City Democrats honor Dr. Justin Morgan.
Here's one from the mayor's office, who you work under, by the way.
Yes, I do.
You want to be nice to you.
You signed your own.
All 11 board of supervisors. And then this one's from the Board of Equalization, Betty Yee. And then this one's from Mark Gleno, who's up on the state level. And then this is Tom Amiano, on the state level. And then this person just came into office this year, Phil Ting. He's also on the state level.
Okay.
All right. We expect to find him in your office hanging. We want to see. We're trying to do is wallpaper everybody's offices, so that when people come into their office, they'll say that they actually been recognized by the community.
Well,
Go ahead.
first of all, I want to say thank you to City Democrats, Central City Democrats. You supported my campaign last year, and I got some bad news today. I lost my job today. It was a job working at Juvenile Hall, taking care of our young people. And as the sheriff mentioned earlier, the people who work harder besides the doctors are the psychiatrists at Juvenile Hall. So there are a lot of challenges out there, and when I go to work every day, I think about the kids who are out there playing right now. How can we make this city a place for them to enjoy years from now? That means we have to work today to protect this city and the people we care about so much. And I'm not sad that I lost my job, because I know that I spent day and night working for people who I care about. And I definitely believe that if you take care of people, the people will take care of you. So that's what this is all about today. So thank you very much for this.
Turn around so we can. The camera's this way.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you.
Oh, I missed
Dennis Eisner, come on up.
Central City Democrats Community Service Award 2013, Dennis Eisner, who's our administrative assistant, in appreciation of your 7 years of building and developing grassroots organizing efforts on behalf of the Democratic Party. He's one of our chartered members, and serving as a chartered member of Central City Democrats. Is he here yet?
He's here.
I was like walking slowly. I was cutting slowly so you could tell, so you could.
He takes notes in our meetings. He cuts the cake. He does everything.
One more.
Central City Democrats honors Dennis Eisner, Secretary, for his generous contribution of hard work and commitment to the Democratic Party, as well as his brave leadership, putting up with us. Yes,
brave.
It is brave leadership. 2, and tireless organizing on behalf of the District 6 community. I mean, what I want to say about this guy is he really does everything we need and then some, without even having to ask him. He just does it. He's like this amazing guy for helping out with our club, for making our club work, and kind of like never seeking the limelight, never seeking any kind of personal gain. Kind of an amazing person.
And
He's aggressive. And this is also an award right from Assembly Member Tom Amiano, acknowledging.
Yes, okay. Thank you very much. I'm happy to do it, and yeah, and eat cake.
Cake and be married.
Susan.
Okay.
So, Central City Democrats Community Service Award 2013 to Susan Bryant, who's our treasurer, in appreciation of your 7 years of building and developing grassroots organizing efforts on behalf of the Democratic Party and serving as a founding member, she's one of our founders, of Central City Democrats. So we want to read this.
Susan also is one of our amazingly hard-working, tireless, volunteer club members that we wouldn't have a club without people like Susan. And she does a lot of our video work as well, too.
Yay, Susan.
Susan, for her generous contributions of hard work and commitment to the Democratic Party, as well as brave leadership, again, brave putting up with us, and tireless organizing on behalf of the District 6 community. Susan Bryant.
Oh, God, I gotta change my battery.
That's very nice.
Assembly Member Tom Amiano.
All right, you have something to say?
Oh, yeah.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
Speechless.
Yes, okay, I'm the t-shirt lady. Ever since the late 90s, a lot of conventions, expos, and collected t-shirts, and now instead of going through and trying to work my way up and down, exchanging t-shirts for evenings and inns and food, I've decided to hold off Machu Picchu for a little while.
Machu Picchu.
Thank you. So our next awardee's not here.
Yay, Susan.
Jake Clark is out of town, so he's not here. Basically, he's our member at large, and he's been involved in our club, and he usually helps bring some of the food and stuff. But he's not here.
We will honor him in a future meeting.
Yeah, we'll honor him in a future meeting. See, the thing is, we never mail out our awards, because that's not the purpose of it. It's supposed to honor people. And then Otto, he was here earlier, so I'll just read, again, another member at large of our on our board, in appreciation for 7 years of building and developing grassroots organizing efforts on behalf of the Democratic Party and serving as a charter member of Central City Democrats. So I assume he's not here. I can't see Karen.
Otto's not here.
He's back at the Ritz.
All right. So we move on to the next.
We'll get him in a future meeting.
We move on to the next one. You want to read?
Sure. This is our Social Justice Advocate Award to someone I have much respect for. This is actually an award for 2012 for Lydia Heather Bloomberg. This is for safety, education, and advocacy for homeless concerns, for her tireless activism, exceptional leadership, and serving the community, and inspires us all. I met Lydia quite a few years back. I believe it was probably at a James Tracy How to Be a Community Organizer workshop, and we became like instant friends, and friends ever since. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
And so I'm so glad that she's being honored tonight, because I think she's an amazing person. She's done a lot to help so many people.
But this is not because she's a friend. She's getting it because what she does. There's a difference. So it's a different way. Did you read that?
I did.
Okay, so you want to...
this is also
from Jane Kim's office.
Supervisor Kim is giving a special honor for her work, for her work in District 6.
This one's from
Betty Yee, the
again
woman
from last year.
The woman of point.
And this one, who's not in office anymore, is was on the assembly. This is from Fiona Ma. She was at the time. She was the Speaker Pro Tem, which was the highest Democrat in assembly.
Right.
You got her saying.
Wow.
Check out that big font too.
Yeah, she has. Yeah.
Got that big font there.
You might want to. They write pretty good. So
I'm going to actually read this one out loud. Oops. Oh, my bad. This one here, honoring exemplary volunteer service in building and developing grassroots organizing efforts of political awareness while upholding the principles of the Democratic Party, thus being a positive role model for civic engagement and thereby benefiting the people of the city and county of San Francisco and the state of California. Fiona Ma to Lydia. Also, she is recognized by Tom Amiano, Assemblyperson, 13th Assembly District. At the time it was when he wrote this. And finally, last but not least, this California State Senate recognizes and honors Lydia, namely Mark Leno.
Yay!
It just really means a lot to be recognized for hard work in the community, but I have to say that community engagement is really its own reward in itself, and being connected to the community and really being a part of it and helping to develop it makes me so much happier as a person and much more whole. So thank you.
Yay!
Can you get a shot of us three together? Caller? Can you get a shot of us three? Sorry.
Down on the job.
Thank you, caller.
Okay, our next one is, we don't know if there's somebody here from, is there somebody here from the Fox Market? Fox Market. Yeah, so this is like the third time we've been trying to get some of these businesses to be awarded, but see, they also work during the night, the daytime, and it's hard to get them to send.
We'll get them in a future meeting.
Well, just to let you know, the North American Business Association presents 2012 Business of the Year Award to Fox Market for the Tenderloin's Best Neighborhood Practices Store, and that's why they're getting it.
Serving healthier food, kind of trying to be a
Well, they actually took all the things off their windows so people could see in, so it's not like it's transparent. They were the first ones in the neighborhood to take everything off their windows, which is more safety for everybody.
Right.
Now we'll move on to the next one. Is there somebody here from Morty's Delicatessen? He said he was going to send somebody.
Morty's Delicatessen?
He should have brought some food with him, too. Morty, come on.
We edited it.
All right.
Good deli, probably.
The North American Business Association presents the 2012 Business of the Year Award to Morty Delicatessen for the best pastrami Reuben sandwiches. Why not advertise for it?
Give him a plug.
There were actually 10 people that were recognized in 2012. Wow. So these were 2 of them.
We'll get them eventually.
All right, and then I don't see, they might have sent somebody.
I'll read this. This is You Make a Difference Award, Teresa Sparks. Are you in here?
Oh, human
Teresa
rights.
Sparks actually was a candidate for District 6 supervisor, and I met her when she was running for supervisor. She's a transgender candidate, very progressive, very kind of an interesting person. I thought she would have made a fine supervisor had she won. And
so is there anybody representing her? Because we asked her to also send a representative. She couldn't make it. We can see that she's not here, but did she send anybody?
You know.
Okay. So we're giving it to Teresa for your campaign for running with distinction and excellence and help inform the public and move us to a better future.
We'll get her here in a future meeting.
And then the other person is Deborah Walker. She's out there protesting right now across from the at the Pride Pride Committee. She was, at least according to Facebook. I don't have eyes behind my head, so I don't know. But anyway, again, the You Make a Difference Award 2010, Deborah Walker, your campaign ran with distinction and excellence, helped inform the public, and moved us for a better future. And again, both of these candidates were running in District 6. So.
Deborah Walker also works for DBI, and she's trying to help clean up some of the corruption in that department. I think she's done good work for them. And she's also a fine artist, too.
Oh, yeah.
Really good artist.
Smart.
She's a good person.
Extremely.
Why don't we just give them a hand? You know, they're
Door prizes is always an important part of our meeting. And we have a system for awarding these door prizes, of which Michael is gathering.
We're about to pass out tickets.
No. So we're
our 7th anniversary event, and this is we're celebrating our 7 years of being a Democratic club for the Central City neighborhoods, which includes we go by zip codes. So the redistricting did not affect us because we want to keep as many of those people, even though there was 20,000 of you guys that kind of got kicked out of District 6 because of redistricting. Well, we still kept it, so don't feel left out. So anyway, we have our introductions. What I'm going to do is point out our officers. This is Dennis Eisner, Administrative Officer. Our Marvis is not here. He might be coming later. He'd be up there at the desk if he does come. Susan is over here in the white. She's our treasurer. And Otto is not here. He was here earlier.
He'll be back.
He'll probably be back. Susan, Dean Clark is not here. He's not here. He's out of the city. And
What's Dean?
did you guys sign in?
I did.
Okay. And then again, I'm the president, and so here comes Marvis. And then our master of ceremonies will be also our vice president is David Elliott Lewis. So if you read the
You know, in a way, we're part of the Democratic Party. We're a small part of the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is represented in San Francisco through the Democratic County Central Committee. And that committee sort of charters various Democratic clubs throughout the city. I think there's over 30 of them now, and we're one of those 30 clubs. We're called Central City Democrats. So we're like recognized by the Central Committee as a chartered Democratic club, and we sort of represent the interests of the Democratic Party, and we hope to advocate its objectives and its goals. We hold forums, we try to do voter education, voter outreach, get people registered to vote, hopefully get you to vote, especially in the presidential elections, and basically provide sort of overview and insight into the issues of our day. Now I should say I'm part of the club. I also have a special interest in mental health issues, and I'll be bringing to you a resolution tonight regarding mental health funding, which is facing cutbacks. I'm also a city commissioner. I serve as co-chair of the city's mental health board. So you'll hear me kind of advocating on the side for that. But that doesn't supersede my role here tonight, which is to advocate, for our club, Central City Democrats. Okay, Michael?
That was nice.
And so we have.
Just want to point out what we do is we deal with the Democratic Party, and we endorse and support Democratic candidates and ballot measures. We do voter registration. We get out the vote. We publish. We try to analyze voter information, and then we sponsor, which is tonight. One of the things we're doing is voter educational forums, and we try to get various candidates to come and speak in front of the club, so we know what they're doing, especially if they're going to be running for something. And what we, again, I just mentioned what we do is we function as a pushing the issues around the Democratic Party. And then where we cover the District 6 area by zip code, that's like 94102, 94103, 94110, and so on. So that, and it said, some of this was at the table if you wanted to copy. So the next thing we're going to jump to is the ground rules, which is very important because we are